What's up, and welcome back to Legit Whiskey Reviews, and today I'll be reviewing RedBreast 12. This is a single pot still Irish whiskey. This is a triple distilled and it is matured in American oak and Oloroso sherry casks. This is a 40% ABV, so that's 80 proof, and let's get into it. So first, on the color, I'm not going to get into the color too much because I'm not sure if they do or if they don't, but in scotches and Irish whiskeys, I believe they can add coloring to it. So I'm not sure on the RedBreast 12 if they can add coloring to it. So I'm not going to look at that, but let's see how it coats the glass here. So it's sticking pretty good to the glass. There's some legs forming, but they're coming down slowly. So not too bad there. Alright, so let's go to the nose. Wow. So the first thing that jumps out of the glass here is like a tropical note for me. I'm getting like a little bit of a pineapple in here. And then like right after that, I'm getting a little bit of a pear note. And then I'm also getting, which I've gotten in other Irish whiskeys, but this one is really coming through here. It's like a little bit of a shortbread cookie note. And there's also a little bit of spice coming through here. And then maybe like a little bit of like a caramel note coming through as well. But yeah, so far it smells good. There's also a little bit of oak that comes through as well. But the main notes that come through on the nose are that strong, like fruity, tropical note. And then also the shortbread cookie note. But it smells pretty good. Let's go to the palate. Cheers. So that fruit aspect definitely translates to the palate. That tropical fruit note definitely comes through on the palate. There's a little bit of like a bready note that's coming through as well. The sherry influence definitely shows up on the palate. I didn't get it as much on the nose, but that sherry influence from being aged in the sherry cask definitely comes through on the palate. And there's a nice amount of spice coming through here, and then to round it out with like oak. So far so good. I would say on the finish it's a medium to long finish, but I really like what this whiskey offers. Let's go one more time. Yeah, it's staying pretty consistent, just more of the same. The strong fruit aspect with the spice, and then with the to round it out with the oak. It's just a great whiskey. The proof is a little bit low, but I try not to judge on the proof, like I've said before. I'm definitely interested in trying the cask strength RedBreast, because I know the flavors that jump out of that one are going to be even more than this one, of course, being a higher proof. But this one, I believe this one retails for $60, so the price point is a little bit high, but it is an Irish whiskey, so it's an okay value. But for me, me being a bourbon man, if I'm gonna spend the $60, I'm gonna go for maybe something cask strength that's like a bourbon or something like that, or maybe even the RedBreast 12 cask strength, which is maybe like $15-$20 more. But as far as this one, it's a really great whiskey, great finish, nice it coats the palate well. Great complexity on, you know, on the palate, and you know, the nose is great. So, you know, I'm gonna give it a B plus. You know, it's a great whiskey. Some people might say, why didn't I give it an A? But I just feel like the price, you know, me being like really loving bourbons and so many great bourbons at that price, you know, although this is not a bourbon, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm gonna go towards the bourbon before I go towards this. But this is a great whiskey, you know, especially if you're into Irish whiskeys. This is a great whiskey, and it is a good value, you know, compared to some other Irish whiskeys out there. But yeah, if you like my content, remember to hit that like button, remember to subscribe. You can also catch me on Instagram at LegitWhiskeyReviews, and keep it legit and do it for the love of whiskey. Cheers.